Atmospheric conditions are suboptimal to mission deployment and evacuation. This is as close as I can get you to the Longinus Gamma facility.
Disturbing sight. Tyranid, burrowing class, apex size.
Take heed, Viridian. Trygon target acquisition vectors are unknown. Best to keep moving and stay together. Projecting a sense of tactical dominance may deter him from attacking. For now.
Traverse with caution, brothers.
Band together. No Trygon will slay us this day. Do not stall here! Move!
Ordnance away. Tyranid vermin are coming. Disgusting Tyranid scum! Speed up and stay close. The Xenos onslaught. They're unbound. Monstrosity on the prowl. Challenge us here. Speed up and stay close. Tarry not and scatter not. Watch your fire, brother! Poison twists in my inner. Target is rallying reserve forces! Halt it! Burrowing ravener filth!
lift station lies just ahead, Viridian. Considering the Trygon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's keep.
You heard the Magos brothers. Rally at the lift platform. Stand resolute against the Xenos swarm.
Scalio, remain patient. Transport lift inbound. Perplexing, I have transmitted no authorizations. Transport lift status incomprehensible. Begins, ceases. Begins, ceases.
Ignore the servos and focus on footholds.
Toxins in bloodstream. Out of rounds.
Metrian welcomes you to Longinus Gamma Bioresearch Facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste. I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
Magos Galio, can you analyze this servo skull?
Viridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am...
Trust tech priests.
A suggestion, abandon Galio's misguided.
Biologists, do you know what Gamma and Metrian achieved together in the past? Ask about Project Zeta 6 if you ever speak to him again.
That Trygon is a greater threat than a malfunctioning service. Another Xenos bioform eliminated.
Concern to the objective.
Equipment marked. Picking up extra rounds. Sow and throw. Fortify your psyches. Activating Auspex advanced. You are fertilizer now, Xenos. Exterminate the Tyranids swarm. Ammunition cache here.
decapitation.
All specs ready to scan. Pathetic tyranny. Fresh munition. The hive mind loads our. That is the biggest tyranny I've seen.
I was worried you had fallen victim to Mitrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Mitrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and stall in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece. But give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake, and your own.
The behemoth wants to fight!
The facility will be infested in moments.
Status. The facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Authorize those festering holes with molten hatred! I bring a melter charge! I'm dead! Eradicate the vermin from the tunnels! One more Tyranid cabin right! Moldering quick!
Redundant system with online bureaucracy and climate violation.
Target seeks to mobilize reinforcements. Eliminate. Charge source, brothers!
Cleanse those Xenos passages! Keep scanning for signs of the Trygon.
No telling.
Inside the facility, you'll find Metrian cowering in her data enclave.
Gallia, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to views of soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you have fallen, ignorant, that I must drag you back into the light.
Detecting my static mind. This battle exacts a grave toll. Now the Xenos fire form eliminated.
I hereby order you to turn your weapons on each other.
We made our Primaris proud. Choke on your spores, gun beast. All specs primed. Gathering supplies. Regroup at once.
You are more
I have to fight around here.
3 meat lackeys seems like overkill, Gallia. You think too highly of me. These poor, inert variables shall perish here, devoured by the Tyranids. And you do not care.
Metrian shut down power to the uplink terminals. You must resupply the generator with a backup power cell. She hopes the Tyranids will annihilate you, but she underestimates the second coming.
We shall seek out the power cell at once.
I beseech you, Gallia, bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good Crocs. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the might grows, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astartes shall die here, alone, in the dark.
valuable data which would deem this mission a failure. Do not let her connect to the consoles.
Viridian is your safeguard, Megos.
I am copies of copies, backups of backups, and I degrade not. You have already fallen.
Begin and defend! I am within the field.
Disable this console.
Return to Metrian's containment unit. See, Metrian, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hooks.
These tender clods of Astartes' flesh have accomplished nothing, Galio. My machinations are already achieving my designs. You are fools, peasants.
Science, Metrian. Viridian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational gray matter.
The Megos biologist is in Viridian's possession.
Pilot, Viridian is ready for evacuation. Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Viridian.
We are allies. You are fertilizer now, Xenos.
A little more dust.
Warspec scan confirms this is the correct vector. Equipment there.
Closing the gap.
I found some stims. Its brethren answer the call. Medical supplies over here. Check your aim. Xenos is out. Show them carnage. Disgusting Tyranids scum! Auspex tagged a burrowing Tyranid. Exterminate! Watch your fire, brother!
Made a mountain of the sea.
I must reload. You are fertilizer now, Xenos. Stim cash here.
Smells like fresh munitions. More to stop me. Take what you can carry.
Have penetrated the atmospheric disturbances and Metrium's meddling code. Trygon vulnerability data pushed to your displays.
Hear that, brothers? The Trygon dies, or we do. Focus on the gaps in the Trygon.
It wants to get the drop on us.
Another hive fissure. Place melter ordnance.
Place melter charges on the Xenos swarm spots. Auspex deep scan ready.
Filthy Xenos aberrations. Purge them all. Burn the flesh from the Xenos.
Melt.
Right there.
Resupply.
Guard the melter charge. Open passageways.
Eradicate the Xenos crawlways with the melter charges. Gathering supplies.
Eradicate the vermin from the tunnels. Brace for Trygon assault!
Arming melter bomb. Scanning.
Clear up its tracks! Dives down! Evac!
Ammunition.
Locate melter charges and cauterize the hive tunnel! Those Xenos! Give up the killing, brothers! For we are the bane of Xenos! Burn the flesh from the Xenos!
All specs ready to scan. Check your aim.
despite the odds. I do not think the brain is happy. Good.
Ignoel Metrion and the historical dataset she possesses are for Mechanicus eyes only. But rest assured, she is in trustworthy hands now. You have my gratitude for your efforts, and I shall recommend some honorifics for your service, of course. There is much to pass, much to learn, and much to reminisce about.